Okay. So here's my video because a few people asked me questions. And best thing about taking photos. And it's pretty much the feeling that I get after taking them, and how no matter how many pictures I take, I still want to take more, and I just want to keep going, and I want to keep getting better, and I just feel so great afterward. Like nothing else makes me feel as good. Not even, well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. Just I feel really awesome afterward, and no matter what's going on in my life, if I take pictures, I'm okay, and it keeps me okay. And I also, I mean, I'm sure you all know, I post old pictures all the time, and I love memories, and I love going back to how things used to be, and they're just good reminders of how things used to be, and they they mark time periods, and they mark a lot. I think people underestimate pictures sometimes, how much they do for you or for anybody, but that's a completely different story. But anyways, sorry, Lexi. But what part of the world do you hope to live in when you're older, no matter how extreme or silly? And I'm really sorry that this isn't exciting, but I really just want to live in SoCal because I love it here so much. There's, you drive 15 minutes and it's a completely different world. You drive an hour and it's, even more of a completely different world. And it's, there's so many things here. There's so many opportunities, so many people. You can be completely by yourself, or you can be amidst a lot of people, and it's just awesome. And I love summertime too. I mean, like, I'm wearing a bathing suit like always, and I never wear pants. Oops. And like, you could do that here. It's easy here. I mean, if I really want to go to the snow, I can go to the snow. But I don't really like the snow, and I don't really like winter time. So the weather is a big reason why I love living here. And I mean, I want to travel and like see other places, but I'd want to live here for sure. As of right now. And sorry about the noise. I live next to a street. But then tell us, what was your favorite / most memorable dream? Okay, by far not my favorite, but by far my most memorable dream was, I used to have it when I was younger, and it was my first house that I lived in until I was 9 years old. And like, me and my brother and my sister were standing at the front door, and from the front door you could see all the way down to my parents' bedroom, and like in their bed, like you could see their bed, and they were just sitting there sleeping, like they weren't doing anything, and there were robbers all throughout my house. Like, my house was filled with these men in blue suits, and they didn't have faces, or you couldn't see their faces. They were just men in blue suits, and they were everywhere. And so I go from my front door, like, out to the back door to see, or to check on my dog, Scruffy, that was her name. But I was checking on her to see how she was doing, because she was barking a lot, and she was fine. So I go back, and my brother and my sister are both shot dead. And I turn, and this guy just shoots me, and so I fall down to my knees. I'm not dead yet. Then he shoots me again, and that's when I wake up every time. So that's my most memorable dream. Definitely not a fun one, but I had it a lot when I was younger. And do you ever get drained of taking photos and have to do something different to reboost your inspiration? I don't get drained of it. I just get tired, and when I'm really tired, like, I just don't feel like taking pictures. And sometimes I just don't feel like taking pictures, and I don't want to do anything. But I mean, every time I do take them, it it helps me. So I mean, part of it is just getting up and actually doing it. Part of it, um, I don't know. It's mostly just actually sucking it up and just taking pictures, especially when times are hard. Like, that's when I take the best pictures, or when taking pictures helps the most. And then to reboost my inspiration, a lot of it is late nights, really, really late nights, like staying up till 4 a.m., um, thinking a lot, just being by myself, kind of secluding myself from a lot of things. And um, when things are changing, I get a lot of inspiration, and I have a moleskin where I'll write stories when things like that happen, and then I take those stories and try and turn them into photographs. But um, that's like the, I don't know how I get inspired, I guess. The biggest source of inspiration is just when things are changing. And questions in my ass box. Any cute boys on Tumblr? I guess. I don't know how to answer this. This is a strange question. I don't feel comfortable answering it, but yes, there are. If that's what you're asking, because you didn't specify. So there are. Okay. Someone said, "This is my question. Tree bark." Okay. Hardest thing to photograph. People who have never been photographed before, because who aren't comfortable with it, who aren't comfortable with me, with the camera, with the situation, whatever it is. It's hard. Like, it's hard to get them to be comfortable, and I understand because being photographed is a hard thing to do, especially by someone else who you're not completely comfortable with. And it's just like, I like photographing them. I like, when they get used to you and they get used to the situation and everything, but to be sure, not really. Okay, but anyways, they're just, I don't know, it's just hard. It's hard to get what you really, really want to get and to photograph them to your fullest potential, to their fullest potential. If that makes sense. I don't even know if any of this is making sense, but it makes sense in my head. Then, favorite art blog / friends who have art blog / make art. And I don't know. I don't really have like favorite blogs. I guess I see things on my dashboard and I like them or I blog them, but I don't like have specific favorites. So sorry. There are a lot of art blogs on Tumblr, so I guess just like scroll through. I don't know. See who I reblog from. I don't know. Okay, well, thanks for asking me questions. Even though this video is really lame and long and my answers probably don't even make sense, but I need something to do because I'm really bored. So I might make music videos after this because that's kind of fun. Or maybe I'll go get some ice cream. Okay, bye!